Situk, following Jordan right now. We're gonna go float the river. Got 3 drift boats. Gonna whack some fish. It's gonna be great. Hit that incoming. And we're coming in hot. Oh God, Frank. I can't hit the brakes for you, dog.
We just ran into some local traffic.
Just gotta push.
Couple deer in the road.
Hey, did you lose your rods?
Yeah, dude, I lost them. You know where I lost them? In the van.
He was like,
I sold them on the black market.
Dude, that was like disgusting.
I have no.
They were down.
I have no spinning rods. He says.
Like over here?
We put the drift boats in, and there's fish splashing everywhere. Like, there's fish. There's so many freaking fish. It's like, how do you not cast?
Jordan's telling us the whole time, just push down the river. Push down the river, you want to get to new fish. And there's pinks everywhere, red fire trucks, and we're just like, no, I gotta cast in there. That looks too good.
Ooh, Cromer!
Nice.
Oh, that was a different fish. Oh, he's got you in the tree.
That's a nice freaking fish.
Was that
Yeah, that was him.
big?
Yeah. Oh, he's chrome. That's a chrome big fish.
We just got the next one.
Oh! Got him, let it go! Buddy.
Over the block, dude. That's a pit.
Broke in the net, too.
This is a big one.
Yeah.
Doubles. Lonnie, what do you think about Alaska so far?
Freaking badass. It's like fish, 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 fish.
More fish, fish, fish,
More
fish,
fish, fish, fish, fish, fish. Sit down for a minute.
Pause.
Eat a snack. More fish, 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 fish.
It's so funny, Jordan. We're like telling people, like, they're like, you guys get anything? And we're like, yeah, we got a bunch. We just let them go. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, people are like,
confused.
people are just so like, they don't understand like letting a fish go.
Well, and it bugs me sometimes. Guys come up here and they think that the money they spend is to take their fish home, and that's not. They don't focus enough on the experience. You know, and some people might not like sore-mouthed and fish all day, but if you do it right and you're experienced fishermen, it's perfectly ethical. You know, when you're fishing.
Yeah, catch and release fishing is fun. It's
Oh, it is. It's the way to go.
As we're floating down, you know, all you're seeing is all these old crummy, nasty fish. Tons of red coho, tons of dead pinks. And you're like, dude, when are we gonna get to the good fish?
We were the last boat for a long time, and finally caught up to everybody, and they told us about all the fish they just roped on, and Jordan's like, no, we still need to go. We still need to go. We ain't even got there yet. Let's go. So we pushed down and finally got to what he was talking about, and it was chrome fish, fresh on the tide change.
one, part
was
two.
it?
It was amazing.
Day one was
First
insane.
day on the Situk, hundreds of fish hooked, and he played with.
And it was slow.
Yeah, I was just
I
saying,
heard bitey flow.
Yeah.
Those guys came up next to us and were like, yeah, man, the fish aren't really biting that well. And I was kind of like, what?
Which ones?
I like the guys in the sled.
Oh.
Yeah. The first day it was pretty comical to sit back and watch everybody's excitement and amazement. And of course we didn't make it very far down the river before we were all anchored up casting at fish. Which eventually we regretted throughout the trip, knowing that the more chrome fish were downriver.
We did get some nice fish, some chrome fish at the end. We just ran out of time and didn't have enough time to get into them like we wanted to. But the first day down the Situk was everything that I would have ever dreamed of. I mean, we caught more fish than you can even imagine. It was insane.
So at the end of episode 2, it was pretty much the same story of my life every single day of my guiding career. We just don't listen to the guide. And we ended up going down that river all day long, tugging on them dark fish, trying to get to the chrome fish. And Jordan just sat there and laughed. Literally
Hey,
laughed
but you
the whole
guess
time.
what? Guess
You don't
what didn't
leave fish
matter
to
though?
find fish.
Guess
That's
what
right.
didn't matter? The fact that we all still had a freaking blast.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We weren't there for meat.
Yeah,
so.
we didn't care about meat or chrome fish.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we wanted to get down to the chrome ones, and it was a freaking blast when we did.
Yeah, when we did.
What did
but-
you guys
but
think
when-
about when? Did you guys ever think we were gonna make it to the chrome fish, or did you think we
You're
were
gonna
just
camp
man?
out
These
with
guys
the
are just
grizzlies."
gonna keep catching these fire trucks. They're never gonna catch any chromers.
And what you don't see in the movie too is like we stayed like 10 hours up there, and then when we got down those last 2 hours, we just sat there and kicked ourselves. a little bit.
Jordan, why didn't you tell us to come down here, dude?
As we're
Way
sitting
better
on
down
anchor waiting.
here.
Dude, when we got down to that lower half, though, I'm telling you guys, even we captured as much footage as we could there, but it was not. I don't think we showed how good it really was when we finally got down to that lower half. It was like waves of fish coming through, and they were just automatic on anything you put in front of them.
They were so hungry.
I've ever seen
Yeah.
in a river in my entire life.
I mean, dude, it was incredible. So I, first of all, highly recommend you guys get to Alaska. Everyone watching this, if you haven't had a chance to get out there, it was one of my dreams, and I've done it a couple times now. So if you haven't done it, figure out a way to get there. There's cheap ways to do it. Just do your
And
research.
it doesn't matter where you go.
It doesn't matter
There's
where you
silver
go.
salmon all over.
There is
Alaska.
coho in every single corner of Alaska. So, and there's good fishing everywhere. So that's one thing I want to say. Also, what'd you guys think of episode 2? What were highlights? What was the best part? Did you think anything was funny? What was your guys' favorite part? What was your favorite part about that float, Josh?
My favorite part about that float was just seeing the sheer amount of fish, honestly.
Just
Like I said,
just because you don't see that where we live.
Never see anything like, I mean, you see fish, like a lot of fish, but you never see it like that. Like
Just continuous.
waves and waves and waves of fish, and you spot. And at one point, you're pointing fish, and the dude's like, "Yeah, dude, I get it. Like, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, I know. We just
Jordan's
saw
in
it.
there like, yeah, rolling his
I
eyes.
think we can catch one over there.
200 fish
Okay.
float by like 5
Dude,
seconds
my
ago.
favorite part was we did a little bit of the log jam, like throwing the jigs and stuff in the log jams, and that to me is that's coho fishing. That's how I envision it. A lot of people don't envision it that way. Like
bass fishing.
you're bass fishing for coho.
Yeah,
So I mean,
it's
it's a
really
freaking blast.
That day was
Blast.
my first twitched coho.
First twitched coho. That's freaking
Took
awesome.
care of that one pretty
Did,
quick.
when you felt it bite, did you know automatic?
Oh,
like
yeah.
just crushed it.
Game over.
Game over. Well, I promise you guys, day 3 is gonna be even more epic. It's gonna be incredible. So make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe, and don't only subscribe, make sure you go to that little bell thing and enable notifications, because the problem with damn YouTube is they don't want to show our content to you guys unless you want to see it. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, stay tuned for episode number 3. Thanks for tuning in.